Hello crafters, welcome to G's Creations and another pound store craft. Now most of this here, apart from this wreath form which is available from my store, a link will pop out now. All this here is available from the pound store. Now I've taken this out of its packaging. It did have a attached kind of funny little ring thing there which I've cut off because it didn't look quite right. And it comes in a plastic bag, and it's the Haunted House picture frame, and it's from the same company, the Fright Night. Same as these battery operated lights and this black felt spooky blanket. Now I use this on another wreath, so I will link that and it will pop out now. So I'm going to take the cardboard out if I can, because it's got a cardboard tube in the center. Okay, maybe I won't. And I'm going to cut it to about kind of 4-inch, yeah, about 4-inch widths. I'm going to cut. Like I say, this does have a cardboard inner in it, so if you have dexterity problems, you know, please be careful. But I don't want to unroll it and have to roll it back up and then have to cut it, because I don't think that would work very well. So I'm going to cut off 3. Actually, I'm just going to cut quite a few, because I think this might take quite a few to cover this 12-inch wreath form. Let's unravel it. Okay, so what we end up is it's quite a nice long length of cloth. And this is just felt material, so I'm going to fold it so I've got the middle here, and then I'm going to fold it the middle to the ends, so I'll get 4 equal lengths. And I'm going to do that with all of this felt black cloth. So I'll show you one more time. I'm going to bring the ends together, so that's both ends together, and then I'm going to run my hand down until I find the center, and then I'm going to bring that center, so I'm going to bring that center back to the ends, and then I'm going to cut that off. Now this doesn't have to be perfect by any means, so I'm going to continue to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a nice length of this felt. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tie it on to this 12-inch wreath form. I'm just going to double knot it. This is a very simple wreath. I'm hoping I've got enough of this felt for this wreath. If not, I'll have to go and get another one to finish it off. So I'm going to continue to do this. Right, crafters, I'm almost finished. I ran out of this felt, so I had to get another pack, and as I was already going up to the to Poundland, to the pound store, I just bought another one. And as you can see, I'm tying them on, and I'm double knotting it, but I'm doing them so they're quite close together, because obviously I don't want the wreath form to show through. So I think I might have to cut off a few more. So last couple, tying it on, pushing them over so that this whole wreath form is completely covered. And I actually quite like the way it looks. It looks old, it looks rugged, it looks ideal for Halloween. I've got my hot glue gun warming up to the side of me on this silicone mat. I think this will be my last piece. Right, get this one tied on. Yep. what I'm going to do, I've got, as I showed you at the beginning of the video, I've got this. So I'm going to hot glue this to the top here. Now you have to fill this well quite a bit. Another glue stick please, thank you very much. Where did that go? There, so that's there. It disappeared obviously because it's see-through, and this being black I couldn't see it. I was like, where did that go? Right, so turn that over and that will catch. Oh, crafters, this plastic is really thin, and the hot glue is actually making the plastic melt. So that's one thing to bear in mind if you were going to glue this on. Wow, that's a shock. But at least you guys know, if you watch this video, if you're going to put hot glue on this type of product from the pound store, it could burn straight the way through and you could get some serious burns. So please be careful. As you can see, it's stuck on, and if any, yeah, and it may take a while to take, because obviously the plastic is okay. That seems to be holding. I might come back here and put some more just on the back there and up here, just to be on the safe side. Now this particular this thing here is eye lights up. It operates by a switch on the back, and then its eye lights up. So you could leave it like that, or I'm going to use this mini string of lights. Now the skulls are designed to go over the light, but they really didn't fit very well, so that they were really loose and they kept coming off, so I'm not going to use them. I just thought it was pointless really. That's on my pack. I mean, it depends on, you may be lucky and get a decent pack. So I'm going to move this hot glue out of the way so I don't burn myself, and we all know I've had a few burns this year. So unplug that. And what I'm going to do with this light strand is I'm simply going to poke it in. So I'm going to turn it over, and from the inside here I'm going to poke it forward. Oh, it hadn't set. Right, I need to let that set for a minute. Okay, so going from here where the ring is and where you get the crossover of the felt, I'm going to poke these through, poke them through to the front. So I'm going to do them fairly evenly, and I've got 12 to utilize. And that leaves me with this what do you call it, battery holder. So I'm going to hot glue this onto the back of the felt. So which way does the, okay, so I'm not going to hot glue the bit that slides out. I'm gonna hot glue the main casing, the main unit. Hot glue that straight onto the felt. Get some batteries. Let's pop these batteries in and turn it over. And then you can play around with the lights, making sure they are poking through where you want them to poke through. And the good thing, because they're the LEDs, they're not going to get too hot and burn the not going to burn this felt, you know, in any way. So I will take some photos of it hanging up on the wall, and I'll also take some photos of it in the dark. So what I might do is I might do a pan video right at the end. So here's another pound store craft. I hope you enjoy. I will link the playlist to the pound store craft that I've created the playlist for. It will pop out now. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care now.